Hello, everyone. Oh, wow. My name is Heather Marshall, and I have the great honor of being the site lead for CDL-Rockies, which is housed at the Haskayne School of Business at the University of Calgary. At CDL-Rockies, we have 3 streams that we operate: Prime, Agri-Food Technology, and Energy. Our energy stream is really focused on those technologies that are optimizing the existing energy systems, as well as those that will help us in our evolution to a low-carbon future. Today, I'm thrilled to be able to introduce Energy Stream graduate Natasha Kostanak and Ayrton Energy. Natasha and her team have developed a proprietary technology that allows for the cost-effective and safe transportation and storage of hydrogen, thus really solving a critical problem in the hydrogen economy. So please join me in welcoming Natasha.
Hello. Yes, I'm Natasha Kostanak, and I'm the CEO and co-founder of Ayrton Energy, and we're working on technology to make hydrogen storage and transportation simple. So I'm sure people have heard lots about hydrogen. It's in the news quite a bit. Hydrogen's looking to be a fuel and an energy carrier to decarbonize hard to decarbonize sectors. And what we hear from our customers is the biggest challenge they have is getting the hydrogen to site or storing it on their site. And while the hydrogen market is proposed to be very, very large, most people are focused on hydrogen production technologies and hydrogen end-use technologies. But we believe the bottleneck to making this graph true is the challenges in hydrogen storage and transportation. Hydrogen is hard to store because it requires very high pressures or very cold temperatures. And these require specialized equipment, complex logistics, and increased safety management costs. Our proprietary LOHC, or liquid organic hydrogen carrier technology, allows us to store and manage hydrogen as a room temperature and pressure liquid that can utilize existing infrastructure, tanks, trucks, pipelines, rail cars, etc., with no modifications, and for a lower cost than conventional hydrogen storage. Our technology works by taking hydrogen gas and chemically binding it to a carrier oil at the site of hydrogen production. Our carrier oil is like a sponge that soaks up and releases the hydrogen. And when it's holding the hydrogen, it is a room temperature, room pressure liquid. It looks like water. Don't drink it. But it's very safe and non-toxic. And it has a very high hydrogen density, about 2 to 3 times higher than hydrogen that is compressed. And when you want to use the hydrogen again, we do the reverse reaction and we chemically remove it from the carrier oil. And the carrier oil is reused and recycled over and over and over as a hydrogen carrier system. Our competitors are using high temperature, high pressure processes using thermocatalysis to do this. And we've modified that process using electrochemical reactors that enable us to do this process at low pressures and low temperatures. And it also enable us to produce the hydrogen fuel cell grade purity directly from our oil. Our system is also modular, making it very scalable. The target markets that we're looking at is first midstream, so delivering hydrogen from A to B. And what makes us unique in this market is that we can move the hydrogen using multimodal techniques. So for example, ISO tanks that can go on rail and truck and barges or ships. And also we can use pipelines. We're also looking at hydrogen for long duration energy or hydrogen storage markets, particularly buffer storage at large industrial sites like green ammonia production, as well as energy curtailment for energy storage. We're also looking at markets in what we call behind the meter or hubs. Think data centers or manufacturing hubs, where customers have assets in a similar area where it doesn't make sense to build a hydrogen production facility on every one of their assets, and instead to have a local hydrogen production site and do a hub and spoke model of delivery. And we're also working with customers for licensing our technology with fuel cells and electrolyzer integrations. So looking at our go-to-market strategy, as I mentioned, our system's very scalable and modular, and at a small scale, for example, 30 kilograms per day, we can be used for remote operations, mobile power, or telecommunications, and we plan to commercialize this through channel partners and licensing and distribution agreements. At larger scales, we would own and operate that equipment, under long-term contracts, where it can be used for anywhere replacing diesel generators, data centers, remote work sites, long-duration energy storage, etc. An example is our system can be scaled into a 40-foot shipping container for 3 tons a day. We've been very fortunate and have really enjoyed our CDL experience with CDL-Rockies. And over the program, we have almost doubled our team size. We've scaled our technology in a very large way. We've raised quite a bit of money, both dilutive and non-dilutive. And we're just closing a seed round here in the next couple of weeks. And also, we've been able to secure our first pilot partner with ATCO, a gas utility company, for our first pilot that's starting pretty soon. And we're in planning stages with multiple potential partners for a 300 kilogram a day pilot next year. And we've gotten our fundraise almost to the end during this program. Our next steps is focusing on today's pilot of up to 30 kilograms per day, securing our pilot agreements for next year for 300 kilograms a day, and then doing some early commercial contracts for 1 to 3 tons a day in 2026. My asks today are customer introductions for projects doing hydrogen storage. We're always fundraising, so already looking for our Series A investors. And we're also hiring more teammates, particularly looking for people with backgrounds in electrochemical reactors that have scaled from bench to pilot and commercialization. Thank you very much for your time today. I really appreciate it. And I'm between you and lunch, so thanks.